Mama ye mamumu matwan ya me adan ye ho akwaba fei ye de Ghana nkomo no bremu na ye nso ye have ye Ghana nkomo we chi ne have Ghana nkomo we chi ye ni kapa na emse ne nkrofo birthdays akikam ne birthdays akikam dewa o se me hwe na metiti ni nyina free ho enye sa problem aba nti ye bedika ye ni se ma me na maboafo no ase na fi mi titi birthday ni fi ho ye betiti birthdays ni be wie no de nyo na bo Vincent ko asefua na ye ni no edi enkomo kitwe afi ye wie pa na chese ekwan ni mo atene abedwafo nso de wo mo de abemo ye no ma me no ti me kan for azovog amount se opese uko baby uko office uko kwan bi na opese ho fa ne di mu a enko baby a eno ani so be free Azel it was 0244 155266 0244 155266 en ha ho se ukoto fabric o de free no kire no baby a wo ko kire no se de opese wo luki ope a no wejama no eno ano no obonu an kasa be ye bibia kama no de amawo enu ntini ye se ono oye designing mu pro ane Azel Vogue fashion designer oya de say and was some Azel Vogue fashion center fashion training center etite fashion designers and illustrators a school weekend do morning no afternoon evening no obetumi ede ho ahim na no so be free number krona 0244 155 266 or dance man medano ase her mama dende enyi DSP eno ane the her mama enyi papa ajusu Spintex kotobabi Ecobank chiwa okwa nail section nie afi supplements and cosmetic section nie okumani kente by Z na no Friday me kubra ho me se wo designs na fese yi ansana the her mama no enu nsuenwi ahodo ti emi fefefe hemi efi the hair mama Z nails and beauty okwa obenyenwi pa peso enko hwehwe no TikTok obehu se o model enwi ni bi ewo honom nye ope no eno no na obetumi so afre no wa WhatsApp no 055 3837 201 055 3837 anopay me da wono manse papa makani say we no eni na che say mititi birthdays ni fio oh Mr. Ochre Mr. Kumsing enra me da se ni me package ni nyina nyame nhira papa handsome man owo Mokola Cow Lane Honey's Fabrics papa me da one hana ase anopay belated happy birthday and Koma Mercy Ansa aka Obaya my name and yet Action 1 DCSO retired Emmanuel Elliott down for no ye first of the 3 double D's ana there be onu kra me de ne be chiri first ni di obi entumi to first no first ni ekwadwa mu aten enti Action ebeko second wo na bra ima ba third Obaya Action Emma belated happy birthday nyame enshira na o ma kwatenten Action ni cool to the wo papa or say St. Thomas Aquinas once said there is nothing on this earth more precious than a true friend. So when I count my blessings, I count you twice. God continue to bless you, Obaya. Obaya ni o special pa. Me kwa hwehwe mu me ba ne ho se Obaya is special dodo. Me chinu bia ntumi nye special bia. Ono ya Action 1, Mrs. ya Action 2, me ya Action 3, kodukra be ya Action 4. Nti sa pepe ni achihye no. Ave happy birthday to Catechist. Afe na do Catechist so Calvary congregation Reverend Walter Quente Catechist kojo amwatin to 4 any wa fist so Calvary congregation Reverend Walter Quente Catechist to 4 any wa family and I was a Bible study teacher Dansoma Mount Olives Methodist we a catechist or Presby PCG Sacramento District assembly and Sakaman district katkist nyame nhira no ma onkwatentia hodin ewom na onkoso ama onye na adwuma no emfamwa na safo if Reverend Walter Pente ena mensumede media aka ho afi Joseph Obeng past presbyter Calvary congregation also so for Reverend Walter ema happy birthday and Francine Osai Tete we level 300 didactic student at University of Health and Allied Sciences also Mercy Akua Obeng ema happy birthday osinya minshira obibrina oma enkwatenten afi happy 60th birthday and koma spiritual mother Lady Pastor Alberta Labi oba spiritual son Nanansika ena ema happy birthday ose nimpaye ni se nyame bekoso a ehiraw na wamo ahoden ama wotimi ede aye Kristo adwuma no Lady Pastor Labi nyame onhiraw bebre and oh, I lost that one. So let's just go to this one. Yes. Let me see. Oh no, so I lost it. Until I go to another one. Same kipiluzu sadi ani mbosha ni say birthday na tunsum. Happy birthday. And koma Juliana Ofusuhima, senior nurse or Achem Osenase. Classic ladies, any general, UTV, Emma, happy birthday. And Hillary Esinam Yeboado, Unsenewa Wodanti, grandfather, Dr. Francis Kweku Yeboa, licensed auctioneer, Kwashiman, being to complex, Accra, Emma, happy birthday. Osinya Misha Papa, and Auntie Akusia Sapon, any Union brothers and sisters. Omunina omusi omodo Hillary Esinam nyame shall be brave mame kwa homane somra na me honorable Vincent Echo Asefua oye otafo emra shibidwani menino enim komoyi emra ese honorable akoye calculations akwa church say mampeni tu kwai wafa private jet na ekapa mampeni debre ye no enye kawa enomo obubu nkunta no se 1 hour bia o de wabe wonu ameka nasem eyesen ina omakwa akoyi aba no se honorable calculation no wanye ni yie nti osua wuru kujeto a onsua ni yie ina se honorable calculation no oye ni say honorable good morning
nyaba
nampo muti say
no me dey na say ho ye na mpacho na so
adome so me ho ye se asefu apanyin ne ho ye
ampacho na me adaro man ho ye papa
edanyame ase na
me ne dey twa mi na ya assumption no
oh sir now father we anya nia
Virgin Mary ti your call
into kwa assumption no
oh yes
oh into ko grow to obo
yeah me ko go to when we could bishop cross ya pa
na wa kai sabre na now ye man seven no
what else you
yeah udi father ya nka unze nke be de pa eso ko ye oboko usire nshira ni bi mai
mpasho no kwe
ye da nyame ase da ase na obi a wo kwa assumption wo hwe so nye groto e na wo be ye calculation e na ye calculation so wa nye ni yie usi mampeni akọ otu kan okọ Japan ni Singapore yi wakọ akọfa private jet wa check se nura mampeni to be 7 am ade nso 7 am kra no wo Ghana owo ma asase wo Christ the King Dr. Manebo Amane Peter Anala wo mo Thanksgiving ase nti yesi wa bon no sese wo keka no pa mi se oh lawyer ipa honorable na wo kasa a che no wo ya calculation ni say
na many about patrol the statement na mature no when aboche akan
wo statement no de mi hu ye
nti so mo mature no na so mo o mature the statement na say ene o mo ka ho asem no sebe
Debi wo di se bia ba no wo be di atem no
there mean yes sir Roma ni mapade
mo
mean yes sir but
no can go to buy en chi
uncle no akenkan dia akenkan mo nya aboche no makan bi ami obi amako se ni besem na yakọ matter of Uganda metro bofwa we need a metro in fact if you go to my Facebook wall you clearly see, say, Asenwa, the trouble. First and foremost, I did not make any conclusive statement in terms of the audit debt in the coin.
Okay.
Nobody's name was mentioned. The Deputy Chief of Staff, the Chief of Staff of President Mahama, nobody was mentioned. In fact, the second paragraph and the third paragraph uses conditional statements.
But it's not obvious because the communication about statement in a chain. This private jet, MBAEP, left Accra this morning around 7 a.m. It is estimated to cost $15,000 per hour to rent this flight. A simple calculation shows that the 7-hour journey already covered amounts to $105,000. If the flight proceeds to Japan, which is likely to take about 12 hours, that would be another $180,000. If it then continues to Singapore, approximately 7 hours away, that would add another $105,000. Finally, if the jet flies directly to Germany and then back to Accra, a total of about 20 hours return trip, that would add another $300,000. Altogether, the cost comes to an incredible $690,000 without including waiting times and or stopovers. Damn. Now, wait, you say, you say, Asobrache, and find somewhere in Yan San, you say, President Asem Naoka.
In the statement that you read, where in the statement, and I'll say President Dio.
By inference.
What do you know what we would offer Mamma time, I mean, Church, Patrol. Where in the statement?
Nanka mi bam kakra bi say by inference. One chodi no but ye share said dia watro no na chronological
conclusion. I am matured enough to write what I want to write.
Okay.
That's what I say.
Okay.
Now, if somebody wants to play a smart move, trying to, as it were, think through and aftermath, we decided on what to do after sex half flight away. A baham, why not the These are questions that we should be asking.
Okay.
Yes, a bit more about Sanfa President Anko. But Sanfa President Anko, why was the flight here? We need to ask those questions and seek for those answers. It is not wrong for us as members of parliament to seek for those answers. Because we've been private jet and later on, my man is a music. But they be a flight in Asia, more baby. Because why is the statement itself refusing to let us know the flight that the president is using? Why are government officials refusing to let us know the flight that the president is using? Why is the statement also refusing, unlike previously? So, Mampany be a tukwaya, or may who nipa or no more tukway, or more capacity no more kwakoyo. In fact, I have a statement here in 2013, and I will prove to you why you don't have to read things just on the face value. Other than that, you may be deceived.
Honorable, your president and I will talk about what they know about wine flight.
In your bar, now, but let's see me. Say, there will be saw the flights to coin. Flights, that presidential jet, a bagana.
Okay.
Two at the court Germany.
Okay.
As to Nipa and Fanny Free have called Germany, we don't know. I am also suggesting to you, saying, Kofua, President no more to Kwano. We have every responsibility to know because it is taxpayers' money that is being used. And then I may draw our attention to President Mahama's statement on the 5th of December 2013. I'm a time Kakramisau. Now, in 2013, His Excellency the President, Mahama, statement or issue which has been published on My Joy Online, says that the President was expected to leave Accra today, Thursday, to Paris for a 2-day summit on peace and security in Africa. Now, it goes ahead to let you know, say, he was traveling with the First Lady Lordina Mahama. In their current statement, there is nothing like that. The First Lady Lordina Mahama. In their current statement, there is nothing like that as to who she's traveling with. If you Omampanyini Penyubobi to say the gender minister, the gender minister that is Oye, Nana Oye Lita, was good gender minister, the gender minister that is Oye, Nana Oye Lita, the president on matters that was bordering on gender, children, and social protection. In fact, the president of the republic was supposed to join that discussion and not Oye a speech, which discussion is the African American Institute Amini Kundunju and Bard College professors Mia Young, Amstead, and Peter Rosenblum. As we speak.
I am a current one way in this way. Yeah.
So all say by influence. I am also giving you a lot of influences. Are you happy? Are you happy that the president is too quiet? Meanwhile, there has been an official statement that has been issued to that effect. When is the president even coming back? Are you aware?
But your statement now, Honorable Felix Kwachofosu, Oye spokesperson, my president, the Babon, saying Sunday 17th August, also President Mahama to embark on official visits to Japan and Singapore. President John Dramani Mahama will undertake an official two-country visit to Japan and Singapore aimed at deepening bilateral relations, expanding trade and investment links, and then advancing cooperation on shared development priorities. In Japan, President will attend the 9th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, TICAD 9, where he will make a presentation at plenary section on the economy. President Mahama will deliver an address at a Ghana Presidential Investment Forum showcasing Ghana's investment opportunities and resetting Ghana agenda. He will also hold a series of bilateral meetings with key Japanese partners, including the president of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, that's JICA, senior reps of the Japan External Trade Organization, and Prime Minister of Japan. Then, following his engagement in Japan, President will undertake a 3-day state visit to Singapore. The state visit will include a courtesy call on President Taman, a meeting with Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, participation in the Africa-Singapore Business Forum, and an address at an investment forum to present Ghana's reform and investment priorities and strengthen private sector linkages and all that. The visit seeks to attract investment and all that. The president and his delegation will leave Accra on Sunday, 17th August 2025. Where any detail now enough for?
Oh, it is detailed enough for you.
No, I am asking you where any detail enough for?
Investment about.
Okay.
Which people is he going with? Is he going with his Minister of Trade?
Okay.
Are you aware? Which flight did they go with?
Okay.
Did they go with the same flight that the president went with? Or the chartered flight that we saw leaving here?
Okay.
Let us analyze these issues very well.
Is it the norm? Is it the norm, say, or better flight to cry or they call?
That has been the norm.
Okay.
Because all and can man there no party and can daily graphic and they better to with the picture of Magana now by when he's entering the plane.
Okay.
But we are not saying that. It has been shrouded in secrecy. And you find government officials even talking about it, still failing to let us know that Omampanyini at the idea when the two can answer flights when the two coin. Now, how free or free we don't know anything like that.
Okay. So I'm wondering why you are also not able to come clear, say, why they now post and no one sem nana oka. So that and can come on any better because when we infer we see no they watch or why then when be musu you are no say one year calculation so I will see no so now we are not even able to take a statement say oh maybe you have some evidence.
Go and check the calculations that are made on the platform, on the Facebook platform.
Okay.
When you check the calculation very well.
I've read it to you.
The flight is free. A year Accra. Nothing. That jet no. It costs $15,000 per hour. That's if we have Germany 7 hours. 15,000 times 7 is 105,000. What is wrong with this one?
Did the flight leave at 7 a.m.?
The flight left around 7:13 a.m.
honum na almost say when leave 7 a.m. no because say
No
calculation per hour then said you be between 7 and 10 no as a 3 hours be about count whatever calculation you might have done because almost say as at 10 no or sorry them.
Yes, I am matured enough to say what I want to say.
Okay.
I am telling you that the delegation, which flight did they use?
Okay.
Or no say audience delegation, which flight did they use?
Okay. So now you are asking which flight to use here, and not just this calculation of the MMBAEP flight.
Yes. So now, number one, almost allegation said the calculation I made was wrong. It's not the case because every calculation that I've made there is sound because multiply 7 by $15,000, it will give $105,000. Or multiply 12 hours by $180,000. That is the continuation of the flight from Germany to Japan. It will give you $180,000.
But that's why I keep asking you. Say, or may prompt or say almost say we're into 7. Until you can't use that. Oh, you to 7 a.m. there now. Then it means that some 3 hours be everybody come home of the cost that enters.
What time did they leave? Why are we not knowing the delegation? Why are they hiding those things from us?
Okay.
Because they won't be that. So I'm paying you to come out for the investment about.
Okay.
One Kasa would in 2013. And President Akufo-Addo will show statements in now will show the ministers or the people say GIPs here. You will see your people and the deanship or Komoko pay investment here. Why is it that this one is hidden? Why is it that they don't want us to know? People are no more anytime we know free hand.
Okay.
And when we ask those questions, those with the information that is the government officials will resort to insult without necessarily responding to what we are raising. This is make a choice say, go for me show piano. I need the home in the metro and I'm seeking answers. I'm seeking
but I don't think I want for these questions, anchor whatever you posted, say who and who are the president going with, where are they? But you started by the time the flight took off, any calculations now, and this your important and substantive question you are asking now is missing.
It's a matter of style. You can use if conditional statements to ask questions, to ask it to even say things that obey demanding answers from people. So I have not made those statements conclusively. But all that I'm also asking from the government is that they should be transparent enough. These are the standards they themselves set when they were in government.
Okay.
Now, are they telling us that because of national security, I'm going to pay flight or the Koyana, and I can perform the Koyana? Just a few months ago.
So now what is your worry? Worry the cost to the state and the security and the people the president went with.
One, the cost to the state is my worry.
Okay.
Two, the people that we traveled with are my worry.
Okay.
And three, the lack of transparency that is surrounding this whole issue as far as the president's travel is concerned. It's also my worry because why should it be the case? Remember, taxpayers' money in issue. All the delegation of Mokoni now, or more Japan, the presidential gets no more they call how much is it costing the state? Why are they quiet about it? In Tibetan for and free assembly and can't say, not president or shall saw them. President shall saw them. What about the delegation? What time did they leave? Did they all go with the commercial flight? Let us know.
So could the delegation
or shall saw them? President shall saw them. What about the delegation? What time did they leave? Did they all go with the
so could
your guess is as good as mine because you are not telling us.
I'm just asking because if the president is here or was here,
have not been able to tell us. Up to now,
because you were able to do the calculation. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, because that's like if we Ghana up to now, you need Nipa multiply to more the boy. But what do you delegation or more no boy? And so we are smartly trying to divert more attention from where the meat really is and telling you that the president was at church, was at mass around 7 a.m. when this flight moved. Yes, you can.
But was he not? Are the videos not showing that he was?
That is why I was also very careful with how I couch my statement.
Okay.
For you to know that there are lots of questions to be answered. And so you cannot hide. What supposed to check on oneself? They are all hiding from it. Papa or no, we say me for 2006. When you ask them what joy from and Sabi, John Mahama Bell, man, pennies, and when you become 2 minutes, a friend in your home, work tanker, nudging, and they are not to Facebook, Adekye Nsroma18, without even letting us know how the president even traveled outside Ghana. It is not enough to say the president traveled with a commercial flight. It is not enough. We deserve every response, every answer from them. We deserve every question that we think, say, yeah, so we deserve answers from them.
Okay. We're taking up further now. A bit free social media, Sony media, the Munafi, or the Akko forum beats a parliament because we're parliamentarian.
I feel with yourself and I started Obakaya, the last time me busa questions for parliament, the first deputy speaker of parliament, as some more catch me, Dr. Manebu Amabaye, when Katie for you, was on the fact that presidential jets and helicopters, how the situation here. The first deputy speaker on the sidelines was able to tell me that these are issues that borders on national security. Then I asked myself, but just few months ago, you people were giving itineraries of every trip of the president, and then the national security in Kano. So we are going to use parliamentary tools if Parliament will convene. However, that we will know the cost that the taxpayer is going to pay, we are going to know that. Okay. However, that we are going to also find out the delegation that traveled with the president, we are also going to find out, because we deserve those answers from the government officials, that the president cannot travel and we don't know the delegation. The president cannot travel, so occupy investment, they are very Ghana, when we don't know that his Minister of Trade is part of it, when we don't know that his GFPC boss is part of it. Those questions need to be answered, and we will do so.
Thank you, Honorable Yeda Sibibianya Besiamba. Honorable Vincent Kwasefwaye MP Emoma for more Ota for and ODB Koto Honona. Me penchiri muama mini umienu nyina ne ate ase afi se anu ye abeba from different quarters, but said the ochi mu no say o ho kwan se obebusa kosa no de wan cancer president nti wan cancer president ne so de na fe ama nkomo no so aye something which is the however abedwafo abe na ewo nkrata mu de ye beto asa enkomo ni so e de efri ehwo ne eka ensemu a yeba ababi bubu huni adwendwen ho no. President Mahama on official visit to Japan, Singapore. That says the Daily Graphic. The amana ye enkomo no says ye kai de beba eno osia bisa se one hwan mu na ekọ na ebi nso akasa yesi mu mienya isa ade yiye o na yamfa president ne nkwanto chacha ebi so se hwe said ye nso to ye ne sa na ewia bebo na no president Akufo-Addo former president Akufo-Addo de ekọ no se musi odware wo wiem nti na so no Dennis be kan say NPP ni NDC amama wo kan emopo yente nti na so no we go talk am. NPP grants amnesty to suspended members. Daily Guide. Now national security, please intensify crackdown on Galamsey operation. That says the Ghanaian Point. Honorable Kofi Bente Afo me hope say my body ni ye. Kofi Bente Afo MP Moma form was Seshiano Pay or representing the NDC. Dr. Henry Kwabna Kokofu, former executive director EPA Anope or representing NPP. And Nana Yaw Sapon a personal aid to Chief Alan Chemating and Uti Dinana is representing Movement for Change for na with your crowd, the Minshati on wine so. Me nkwadwa na me nkwata ahofedi ni birthday tete me enti okay, happy birthday to you Nana Kwesi Kwansa alias Kwesi Alaji Omankrado of Gumwa Fete Nana num enshraw na omunyina we church jinapa Nyankopon so enka ahoma dia we bia nya Jacob Kubi ahofe no na Jessica Kwansa Graham also o papa anyway their father and their daughter o papa Nana Kwesi Kwansa ene na woda no na ono so ma awoda pay na o sese nyame o nhira dia wo bia ti Jessica, happy birthday to you. And Mrs. Abigail Opoku Jemfi aka Abigail Lee, ADB head office. The message is simple. we love you from your husband and your children, as well as Kofi Chemanting and all the YNWA family Ghana members. Mama sha say honorable Bente Honum fi so on the back and in adi so ofri aban mu if you say na ne party ne wo so di aban yi asem topic ne di nkan no a president etu kwan krata official communication about Japan to Singapore and for like the whole of this week 3 to 5 days because obedi be 3 days was Singapore until di 1 day or 2 crowd with Japan na say you be expecting back about it is a Friday echo weekend anymore. However, said na munua honorable Kujeto Ablakwa no and honorable Prince Vincent Eko Asefua enso aye na nso mototo abo ebo no say wanye nkontane ye what in enu asem say o de ye pekura ye mfa nkontane nto president ne ho amu ne koye okobere ben obedi na sen na fi cost no so ye sen
yo inaba menchia ya hwefo ya tifo ne se we also fo nyina nkanka me MC
okay
so boy danger je sidom de ko boy juma pa o se boss o de kona ko prebra nso mini mpanifo no be hwe sie chire kama
okay so you're young in any say young people na mudi ade o se hwe pa
it's be chare na juma wani mpanifo eje na yankopon ka wo mo ho presidency the official communication aba
okay
say omampanini call 2 nation official visit
okay
o machire de oko akoye Tokyo ebe organize a 9th Tokyo International Conference on Africa Development enti say ye fi o say omampanini call Japan ama Ghana ye Japan ayonkofa ye nkita hodie no ya hyemu kena eye ye wie nsukura be ma no kwan ama na kasa fa ye mpuntuo eho na wakohia investment community nso ahwe de ye benya efiri wo mo ho be kyerkyere opportunity asesi a ewo Ghana ene akwanya ewo ha se won ye pese edi nyuma eba Ghana betimi abebie nyuma wo ha na Ghana enya so emfaso nokure meti hey se omampanyini eko ode Africa world so ode Britannia so ode minim enti so obi eka se onu de onim se aeroplane bi fi ba bia ba Ghana ha enti osusu se sa aeroplane no if you ha eko Japan ho ka ye say if you ha eko if Japan eko Singapore ho ka be ye say dia na ne de onu etimi hunu aeroplane no ho ene na kwan nyina no ene no hunu ni kwakora eti aeroplane because we honorable statement of chiro ye na that is aeroplane kwa na wiem no hu ba bia waduru o si asesi aduru 7 hours hu ka ni say eto aso akoduru ho a and I would me who say aeroplane free ha e na wiem enso won hu ne content na
enwa say aeroplane no na mo a omo provided that details
na
and that say aeroplane no ne ho nsem bia no it's just a Google away
good and today no hu eno na won hu won ya ewo mu kwan be no fa so hu eno na wantimi hu say aeroplane no e fa nipa we a say ade o say asem no wa chiro ne tra o say asem no wa chiro ne tra o mo obi adi
but onimnia opese ochro into the book no say I know what to write
good
and I know what I was writing
into the opese ochro no an wa chiro no say the opese ochro na wa chiro de anya ka enya no ho say because say wantimi am ye hunu say aeroplane no kura na be fa Ghana mampani ne na pamfo wantimi ehunu sa into ene ontwen mampani apkura obo no they said the oka no eye die nia ehun nsem ebeba the okọ ye ni nyina ye report eye something e binya abra na ye wura okujetu ye ne de okujetu ye de no wono no de ni nyina aba o nti mesre honorable so pese o ye sa bia eye unsema transparency eba ewo amamum onye no ne kwan so kama se de bibi o de beba bia na ebetimi ehunu eyi anim na ya kana se ai se kwasi ko jira kwati asem no maka so enye no na make anti ye mom ne yensa nkodwe ho ne de
so o de enkomo nso aba say ntina buza say sana da bia etia na is it the norm say president kwa obehu say ampa bia official communication aba president kwa I say oni we mu ne koye eno secretary ni mu no so ye kenkan che no so bibia say ni nti enye nkomo no wakofa ba say na president ni wa mu ne koye
nkomo wakofa ba no here enye standard say so mampani tu kwan ye beka
mu ne koye
nkomo wakofa ba no here enye standard say so no
say mo ni omo koye no be magana fu ahu so meni asemasi ni obentin ne koye
good omampanyini betu kwan the communication minister amayen the itinerary any there okwakoye say me metie na me parliamentarian me say me pese me hu details a me kwan wa say me fa so a me hu no so that say me kan hu bibi kra me manfo na asoma me be hu say de me ka no me wo nyina so na me ndikan enkoto asem no asawura say omampani bia na wafa we bia na aeroplane bi kura ba ha na ode beko na say bia omampani kura we the commercial flight there bi asem na nsa na abeka no hwehwem na nya wunyana so say also we the abehye yen say en mum na yen ko hwehwe na yemre no there bi so pese wo maga na fo hu details na bia communication no amfa ma dia ono betimi ahwehwe e dia aba na ya ka ho asem
I see dog.
Yes, dear.
Ona aba second nti na maba ho no mo no. MPD.
Ere yakoni in line.
Asana ya me no first come first me petrol.
Yeah, yes, who say.
Why you late? Na me some question. Dog yes, but what fast here as a for saba. Honorable say o yem forget. You betimi forgetting is
you di kan ma me fa.
Because honorable as a fu am wa yen ama wansi asem ni pi. So no de na de ba ye no kra no wantimi ansi ni pia. Ya ka ye ha ye hu ayede.
Yo, ma me chia tiefo ne ahefo na mfa sida ma twedi ampon said na to na menuanom so amenu mu ha but so MP smart too o sini DC ne bo adwuma pa ne no
okay
unu mal kontia
there be
so obomoden no contest no o manani kan DC o sini MP
I'm secretary
Adin o my Ghana ya chichire president etu kwai na se esese ofa wiem hyen na o mind ye no mpani susu se ho atechema entimi enni dwuma no se ne ese fata na otua na mo no ofa wiem hyen na okoye adwuma ama o mind no na no ho so abaye asem ebu ho akonta iwia ne abeka nche so mampani na mwiem nyina no odware guye so na odun so guye so 7 prediasa yet you remember we got all these things ye nyani pebi titru bi anka nkyere yen se amayofo munye kom na we hu nhia ne amuye emmoa afie nkoduru ba bia ana akwa anwan ya na beduru ene shase na ebobo bana na ye diwe ye di tudwa ye di omampani tukwan na play we no team na obekwa kuduru ha na kase na obebo ye danadi the security ye endanger na life that time there na nsembo ye boye nsem if you say binumu ye adwuma binumu timi ya de ye hwehwe ana akwa na betrayed ye tia binumu timi ya de ye hwehwe ana akwa na betrayed yatia se amam penifo wo abam ani asuja ebie wa no be ka kire se helicopter no kra de koba no kra aye nyine dodo nti bia yem fansi ho ne yem kope foforo ke no kra so ho nsem bebrebe nti nkosi da be now me tie honorable Vincent Asefua yeah sese susudua na edi susu aban na watwam ko president sa susudua na no pese ye faso na ye di susu aban ye wo ho ne omampani.
Okay.
You may decide.
And ye train kakra. Se susu dua no adea. Enche ye kra na ye free tuntumi mu. Efi ye. Last week o baby ni ye kasa asem we say. Afi de ye voice nanim ni ani san komo ni say. Ewie mhyan no wo ho no enye anase hiansesan ye. Na afi ye mu se kwan mu atene ye nya no MPP NDC.
Yeah, Kakameba ho.
Okay.
Tina me kyerɛ say semitie honorable Vincent here. Nsusu dua mre bi etwa de to ho no say etwa to no opese ofaso. Na onim. Ai seka di kokose chitire ho. Ani tire ho anfu bio. Afi bia du ne yi pie pe na ntakraboa no bi adwane. Until now the conversation na could do say afi de enough is enough for us as a nation. Until ye nin komo ye ntenase ne ye nkasa ne nin komo. Sa ai helicopter e ka ho asem. Say na no me catch you say me office me you see.
Okay.
Yeah, me you see no be prenum.
Okay.
The last time credit vote and yet. I just say it could have been anybody. Could have happened to anybody. Yeah, government official when nominee the idea. It could have happened to anybody. And he said, we no idea a count minor general or minor kuma. This is about the time we come to table and we talk. Abamu penny for me disappointed about them. Honorable Sifwa nkuntebu a wabu omukase wa muni ye na wa born wa nye ni ye you anka enye say okay honorable yes you see nyina ya tie ho as say the buy me bi no antwa ye until we don't have to go on that tangent hu hia say be kosa bi unti ye ni nkomo ne entena se ne hu say si mire bi a na anye pepepa ye pa manfo chew o mampani da na dan kwakufu ade ye pa ne chew enuti ye nya manenka na fe ye move forward ye hwe de bebo o mani nyina that would have been better than some obeka se wa mu akontani ye no anye fine ono si ono onim de o pese oka ana waka nti so obu akontani ye so amu akontani o magana fo ahu se
but wantumi so oba ye to anyina ho so ankasa ane mampani asem na meka no na sei na me pese me kire o se ono na atwo na ade na wa modin ni de oni mienti ebi beka se mampani no ode no enti na ebe den na oman mu asomfofo no so abeka se o ene ese na de omo so beka se na ye nso ye yi asema no.
Yeah, obi a an opinion omu yi o masema no but omu yi o masema no ama mampani akwantu
nso ye yi asema no.
Yeah, obi a an opinion omu yi o masema no but omu yi o masema no ama mampani akwantu. Oh asme Kenya yo asme Kenya yo mampani akwantu ho asem de eke a woko Japan ni Singapore ana
sabi na mebusa wo fases ekwasefo because wa modi but wa ya analysis actually to Japan and so president first stop Japan per communication e buy obedi say kwan so obey say be cost and say baby a NCC so na omo problem ni say was the president of 27
enti ka oya
no it's not about the president
oya akonta no ana president to say 10 o'clock ana
minute time otu about person mo say 10 no wa sorry dem
and to 12 o'clock ana oya akonta no free 12 o'clock ne ko sisi so ana je ko maje no atuma na what I'm saying is the age they can say whatever the cases the emre do yes say you sichiri mu ne ka asem chese san ne ma ni nyina hu hia.
Okay.
Sabre na no mo ye no, omo wa ba mu no mo ye no. Ehu hia. It is about time they come openly apologize to the people of Ghana. Apologize to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Na fe ye ntena se, ne ehu asemi ba ye. What you asema Mrashebe speaker. What you asema kan? Around some kan. Na yi aturenche mi
ba. Okay. And they mean
enough. Say bipartisan parties ni me no or parliament no ebetimi a strike na you say enough is enough.
Good enti at what point in Ebeka say enough is enough no because Wakanda na just a Sunday ya president too kwai then a member of parliament ababe calculations we enti we be say at what point and then speaker afutu no ebeye
at a point one yes at
point in Ebeka say enough is enough no because Wakanda and just a member of parliament point
position ni ye pacho na nadu danko Akufo-Addo president former president ye pacho ya nye ni nti enough is enough.
Is that to say omo abai mu ameka say nanado ye pacho sabre na yesi wodi wiem she dware wo wiem ni ade no a ene no, I mean you the opposition mo be koso a ye ni say president tu ni to pe mo say wa han je to ni bo ye say yo say yo mo be koso a ye ni sa
say ye legitimize sa nkomodie no na amanfo gitum na nusunti no ye betimi abo aban ni tiri so abo president ni tiri so atwa na dapa ni ato abetia na you are inviting it you maho kwan sa enti you see obi fum kuma obi fum ya
tit for tat
obi fum kuma obi fum ya I agree but then nia enti na me say sika di yi kokose chitire ho e ma ni tire ho amfu na fiduru ni eyi piepe na ntakrabo anyina edwane wo abem a there's just a common thing we are then it will happen to wa abem ni ade na just so man pani etu kwan na okwakoye adwuma e de aboa wo me Japan ya woko enyeso okoginani yi Singapore ya woko enyeso okoginani ana me pesem de ma no be cancel bi but ye can jet abna yi oba ya unya free ma musu duru sorope mfimfini ho ya ka bia ya adum bi keke
onu nyankopon
unu nyankopon emfa ho ne whatever enti ye mpaebo ani adwempa ne akomapa ane ye detai ye mpanifo aye soma mu etukwan wo office wo public office na wo ma no mu ye adwuma kra okina utukwan akwa uko obitinche onim se ne de no onim se nya wanya no ba wonko am uduru soro ho na wo ko na wo ba na woni president Akufo I'm sorry, control experience.
Okay.
It was a sura country on several occasions. Because the late President J.J. Rawlings, on the crowd when you escaping, it was true. Wow, and yes, say your mind not on my penny, and now my penny for, and now nipa your power on so many of my mom. And your mind not said this, see a ball who buying. Now, yes, say, well. Nyeso mbedi ye keke nemom dwumadi omudi ama oba ni bia no se won bambo eye paramount ni hia that is the established norm. Okay. Ade na see ye over the previous administration tia yetime de omampani akwantuo ani ne bibia ne mrabo nyina abegu abonten all in the name of setting an agenda propaganda against the government and against the president. We did all that. Nipa wo mayimu, asofo wo mayimu, enkrabofo mpanifo wo ha. Ye experts nom ne ade nyina ho. Obie ni otimi gina ho ekasati ada. Ana akọ round ana ababesi. Enti this is the time for all of us to condemn that act. Enti yen condemn a friend say the esi mrebi na antwa yie no. Na chopa bi ho a yen fa mo man no. Na afi yen koye ni.
Movement for change the conversation. We say implement me and yes straightforward when you bold you forget it we also say there be you condemn me say uncle they see na no nye na fe yem fitim komo na say na also say there
but that's it na much here
okay
I'm say en komo we na nkasa no itie kakra na me shire kakra
ade
oh sir yeah we are playing politics with security issues and matters of safety ye bimbo any yempenifuo enkwa menka se yede ya amanyosem ye pese yede to chacha eno na awosi hwani but of a lawyer na Vincent Smingia pana no me kra na pese obusam se na me frɛ na onfa
Ono so ye lawyer ni.
Ono ampa and come send a message or responding so I say yeah. Now there is a popular phrase in law I am what I can say. He who alleges
must prove.
I must say the burden of proof.
Yeah.
Oh. Inti I bring no say what the small ebobia na wabɔ mmɔden apɛ enyinasoɔ ɛne ne nti a wɔde saa soboɔ no ɛbɔ ni akɔ nti sɛ Vincent akɔtwerɛ akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu kakra from ɔno no standpoint sɛ nea ɔpɛ so wɔka no wɔka wie na the burden will lie on him or would rest on him say obe proof. This is very fundamental. What you say na communication mu no eya omo mo yes ntufo mu say obi timi set a trap ma.
Okay.
Na osum wafidie efidie ne entimi enyiwa na ato ne akasa nti one here you will lose focus. Yeah, as some way the baby American man is and Sanamaba the issues of protocol and they say the government machinery should be focused on Nintia control no moko. And non Ghana for be hold you more responsible. Say more say moko Japan any Singapore mwachire ni nti amoko se muko dura na nyeme amadom na se mo hya asia na mo yehu se die nti Ghana fo esoma mam ko e no akoyi ana ankoyi nia ye ko se ye koton no yetimi ton ye e mo motoye nia ye ko se ye ko peso dia befie no yenya and no will say you focus. Now coming on to the issues of protocols, may I sure say we were state protocols, or you were foreign affairs, you were head of chief protocol officer, or one more. May I sure say we were state protocols, or you were foreign affairs, you were head of chief protocol officer, or one more. Obey me, mayati pe enchirichiri mu bi mu komodi be koso. What you say?
Yeah.
Nti be on ma ukodru ye na emre bi yeko akonto bi sa 24 hours.
Okay.
Yekodru ye na conference na shase na meetings shase bibi sa no. Ebia immediate person na okohye ne de ase wo. Ho na pepepe no. Ebia so obedi kan. Yes aso man panyi ko not ne nchen. Na wo kyerɛkyerɛ ne ngomom. Omo maka no. Hwɛ. Di omo ko yi. Pania pa se omoko pay investors omoko yisi ya definitely trade minister wentimi ankwa na be di gire wentimi ankwa agencies na responsible under trade for investment to say Ghana Investment Promotion Authority bia na Ghana Export Promotion for na say omo CEO and deputy and the officer technical lead no in charge of that. Okay. Sometimes.
So then his question is it out of place?
It is not out of place, but it is not the core now.
I didn't the core now.
Statement it me a list and the entire team. I will moko immediately. Sometimes we all moko na. Ade be chiamo makono and such a to be bem.
But on our example, said they are now because every president Kobisa no 2013 only gender minister and now year later then.
Oh, na so me me boss change mu dem me
then he knows that any president ne team ni nyina na ko but a few of them were with him.
No, two places that this information can easily be verified. One, chief protocol officer or foreign affairs. obetimi ama usa information
ebi ono ma na omo kan beka so okodi na se oni nipa mienu miensa we na eko nti insase nka ono abo no beko chief protocol officer ono na ebe say di ense be ba communication na official communication na ba
akonto bia ni munse
okay
and such yeah be who be a free ba mama ebi na bibi ketua bi one say nya we can say
okay
is it the case aircraft na chartered aircraft na by honorable asefo eka no one fat president nim e bia na wan join no but ni bia ne president na eko no say ye omu na advance simo say the aircraft e de omu di kan ko
okay
and be a president no be fast the commercials or whatever I come meet you more is it that case because okay because
the statement now what throw statement page so there is in fact there are so many questions to be so insisting also open information and I say be a cancer so I first it is not at all cases in all cases and I'll begin the list Omuni president into crime. Of our only president into crime a couple of occasions. May you show say presidential list no nyina na ni. Ebi ho kra na ono kra no na bia oni Ghana ha.
I'll be sure.
No, be sure. Inti sad how the back calculations one. Inti you see you look at every situation and you address it in that manner. Inti ebese where issues of protocols and security na dey betutututu say ni dey amanyosem ni nyina yebedi.
So you are back to my point.
Amanyosem no
document soldier na
amanyosem ye nyina yebedi bibia ye duri. What is the focus? Your focus ne say omampanyini to point woko ni entia okon omodi abetudwa. Then we hold them accountable.
Sana na seke ye no Akufo-Addo penso.
Law doctor.
Ani ya anya ne ye bibi different.
Manana ya emo na nsem.
Se me boa nana. So de me na me hia mo oboa me nti.
It's best friend. Okay. Say o allergia. Bibi otro no na omra no me prove say we tia. But me my advice to the government communication. Do not lose or be swayed into this debate. M1 say move back on this debate. The main reasons are President Koyen. Ni obenya we actually need the other battle. Yeah, Manuel, because in some give you ye be kan galam so say issue galam say statement. And na ye say mama nyos ko so free mu a ye te yen ho a ye tibi ko ye nim nim anyame hira yen no so issue statement. And no na me get he say
it statement me no about there so three thank you ya mama assignment ya na so me mo assignment
mama me assignment
is it the case aircraft be by chartered aircraft now it is 7 a.m. Aircon and the passengers koya na the nipa bi koya na are not necessarily say president me say 10 o'clock yana president or baby o ma be chechire nti president dey wan fru bi ayembi anu nipa bi no ma o mu kan toraje no ho efro sa aircraft no koya na at that 7 a.m. Let's look at that. And just say near Kalam.
But yeah, has there always been an advanced team when the president is traveling?
Yeah.
Is it legal or not legal?
Legal.
And protocol wise, na you're right and you're right.
You're right. But in your chartered flight, in your chartered flight, that costs you money so much.
Chartered flight na me who you know say yes a picture no na omo dey kan wan sam dia. So we want to be free hand ko Nigeria crowd.
Me and I to be say. Yeah, we say, you say, yeah, right? And go, and the bar. When Atria Hoka, when are the end?
Mama questions about me, Mamma, because maybe I know Bukabian, but you will comment about Facebook and I make a kind of boy and George. Also, I would suggest Honorable convincing that if he wants to imitate the good work of Okujeta Blakwa, then he should take his time to learn well and get facts before he comes out to raise alarm. Emmanuel Gibson, Emmanuel, can we dear why wouldn't I entertain him? Kwamina Isel says that look at the warped logic, a ridiculous conjecture. Then Kwame Nikwe, now NPP wants to even know the food Mahama will eat every day. I see. Teacher Kujo Tepanyina. So it's good to see the NPP moving in the right direction by granting amnesty to all suspended members. Therefore, anyone who does not like the party should leave now. We will build our party. Obi amuma amnesty na ukasasa. Mami to aswe. Kwamina Nikwe ye odi no dia base ma obi foforo kwan no no so mfa ne de emra. Doc obi di bibi aba wa ha se menkin kaima and laptop no minim ne ha no awo bonani. Good morning, and good morning to you, an incoming JS for the NPP, Honorable Dr. Kwabena Kokofu. The NDC is full of lies in this our noble country. Ghanaians must let them know how they deceived them. Joe in Tema. NPP needs Honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu to steer the affairs as General Secretary for our beloved party. How can the NDC tell us?
I am for it.
Okay.
To start for. Mepe. Sase, yebema kwaina. Mepe. Sase, yebema kwaina. Ubibia party no. Se odiabufu de free mu ana bibibi na ya obetimi aba. But metie Chairman Buti. Minim so no na ye interview.
Anope. Yes, menena kasa anope. All right.
As much as I agree with him, now meta next year, me person be too a better further step. President Kufuor na sebi me koshiano me kochiano.
Okay.
Na komodi die mu na o kan se. Ehu be hia se party no ye be ye me na mkobusa no se papa mabana na baby a yadria na montu e betu me be gi adwenkyere kakra no so hu be hia se e be di kan ye bibi e friend atonement.
Okay.
Atonement is
any idea here
say no mo na munim bible so just say
we na bible mu atonement is different from political atonement. Jesus was an atonement for our sins, but maybe in politics atonement means something else. Consideration in law is different from consideration in normal English.
No me no ya dey Wabe na sami ana me krekra.
Nyame nshira mo na mo drop me here ya medamo ase.
Enti atonement na na papa peso kire ne ye. First woji mfum so bi atum na wo ye ho adwuma.
Okay.
So o krakra no because manum su aja nana afa ni nsuo manum nti nana nsuo no o me ho afa dia wa die so ana say me dey atuye say dey o see ewi a na dey friend reconciliation
answer na be reconciliation atonement no question ba ko bi wo nan teacher say mon gentum as a party say o asemasi obentia na kuoyi ya fommo mon fanche
sana mete ebia we ya fom we
me busa no sakosa no because o make reference to Aguna Cynthia Morrison honom say nipa be 200 and no can say bi mu so keka ho ultimu so mo suspension no Morrison honom say nipa be 200 and no can say bi mu so keka ho ultimu so mo suspension no enimu emfa ne kwam na ka so kenti sa no so mo ba mo be pa o ma che say ma mo dibem mo kafra na enu jo si adi me ben na wo ya suspend ya ma amnesty say wo party na wa back
eno na make say me chairman no ejini di papa.
Okay.
Make say me de kakra be ka ho.
Okay.
First anamutuo ni ade papa.
Okay.
to say the okay ya fun be ya ken obi o ha di bi market no ope
okay na je say enough so be ma amnesty
hona meba
okay
enti me stretch my friend no me friend me nya no ye be esi etu ana mo feda
okay
with me no nipa obia ne na asem obia anti na president Kufuor dey na make no say reconciliation
okay
it is a all reconcile uni obia ya me dey ye na ne ya enu ti a one me ntem ase no say obe gina ye ntem a okay e be different from e be different from the nana dey MP
okay
enti ono so yes enu so may be a different approach so a just say you betimi aka ho ase enti esese ye tuabo na ye approach no bia ne nia eseko
okay
me in particular
so and also I asked him say enti ebi mu ono a wonni ni say bia nka oni o maka kokoma pa mo say oba nipa ne dawson enti me no be den aye one
me chairman here close by be komo
okay
up to that effect
okay
na me gidi say empani ye betwe adwen akoso
o feel say na montuo ni ye nso akabi
msada me hu no
okay
me ready me prepared
okay
say
de he na aka
oh say you tua na mo akọ onua na onua ho
say Aguna is in Kwanipa 200 across the country be more thousands of people.
It doesn't matter. It does your mechanism
okay
be already party na kasakra were inherent reconciliation committees. Okay. Near Asante Regional Reconciliation Committee na me secretary.
I see.
Point in time. Enti chairman Yamankwa former regional chairman on na chairman. Nipa bi to say lawyer Ose Prempe e was Subi. Mami Dokua Madam Dokua of Beauty Queen CEO or committee in Subi. Archbishop Abubakar, now Bishop Abubakar, or retired
Methodist Bishop.
Yes, or Subi. Enti na yetu ya na mon ko nipa naso. No one ko kasa ko di. Enti abra party di amnesty abey. The no one see be trigger sa committees ni se be shemu di no se be ndem. Ni identify groupings and nipa bia e betumi no adi nkuta ho one on one any ade. It is the best thing for us. Without unity, bibia anya adwuma.
Okay.
Draw ba kope. And a beji.
Okay.
Leadership must have the ability say ahobrasiemu ye be forge unity. The yamfum so no bechiche ye be nya ahobrasi aka seminia. Let's come, let's talk. The buy no fine.
I know you for suspended members. Now me feel say omo fi omo pem call ye to send nana ya. Any chief ne sa squad no e ka ho. But o se sa for ne nka ho. Wa kwa to party there you are go.
Me say me chairman be kasa. Amnesty is amnesty.
So o se there why owo mu aya suspending no ne amnesty. Na de onu agya ko de wo ye dem man amnesty.
Amnesty is amnesty.
Okay.
Me bu ofu me freedom hako. Me anam ko ye. Ba se munya kukudo na wo kwamra wo don sabe fa ba fro ho nya hwe jama ne kana san bra. Yeah, me ba betena se.
Okay.
Ye di nkomo.
Okay.
We need each other.
We
need everybody.
Another communication ebeba. And I want to be kase when you kase omo so agyae ko.
Me need to me we would say na neck and National Council friends decision. Me need to me
okay, so me minti asiemu no ase nsusuye ni free ni wo bai say why penny owo fie no no ka che neck for say mesere mo monta mechi say chairman na ye ntu
ya de papa na bia na say yes step further.
Okay.
So no na
say step further na bia.
Well, say me ni chia na edi nkomo na me hunu na adwene ne ba bibia ekwa na metumi advice and na metumi suggest bibi.
Over suggest man is Uncle Alan ho. Say Chief Signbra.
Very much so.
Okay. Nana, so mo suggest mama mo be call.
There.
So chairman Bute ne neck there almost say suspended members. Honorable Kokofu say one papa Kofu edi nkomo no ko yidi na asem dada eno ko bisa no si o bibi sa ye na emome na ode brofo bae na atonement yen ntum say yafom nipa na efom asuo yafom ye pamocho munya manenka but suspension no mo nka ho mo de ne de mokọ ena me bisa ne se onu Dr. Kokofu be so hia chama buti onu ne be ka so oh chama why are they na emum no aka quitting for no they are not suspended they chose to go mumu yes afo ni bia eno so ohia no a ene onu obesusu ama na me bisa mumu se so susu mamwa ana se chama buti eti ase no ne mpanyimfo kwadwe won na se MPP as a party ba se movement for bibi ankoye na mokoye efie ni fie osi echinyo the one out afre monsan mra mo be ko
sina kaka wumno
osi
sina kaka wumno
se bia na mo frɛ mu idi o mo betina se amama ke mo nsem
why your bed there emusa wasem uto ebru uto emo you see them
okay
na emo aba dem ho na wuyi emo ni pie uyi pie na wasa tam de akohye dem ho
mentiasie na nya menko aso na ubisa
how do you go back to an infested house
mentiasie na nya menko aso na ubisa
how do you go back to an infested house
sure omo embark on a journey so ti Dr. Kokofua say omo de chama butetu kai
I'm sure say
mami party ni do baby o hwehwe nkabo mu
how do you go back to an infested house
how do you know that the house is still infested if you have not gone
number 1 politics na I know it's a science but yes a event is a process open kabomu a fiti prekope enfrese kabumbra ti o bo semu TV bia minim papa na so sani no yeah and the wisdom pot put it right
there in a wisdom pot
put it right
okay
number 1 who as an organization and as an institution and as a party the kind you won fum so too
okay
say ma fum me party ma fum Ghana man nyina nia omo kan nti a wo mu free amanyuku no mu no ya gitum no kre we ne ma ne ba sa nti anamon sei ene yetu
okay
nti yesam yemumudi bem niemu ka se esina ema mujaye no ya yehu adwuma yefri ho
anamumra ne yehu adwuma
Dr. Kokofu say
that is the first step
anamumra ne yehu adwuma and ono aka say further ne say okay nti first step no
that is the first step
first step no wanye eno waye no kwan foforo so na Dr. Kokofu say o wisdom pot no I will refer to which is His Excellency Jack aka say oh esese musre bonifefi nti now it's a matter of putting the cat before the mouse or the mouse before the cat.
Untimi sit down in
still there's a cat and there's a mouse.
There is never a cat and there is never a mouse.
Oh, I see.
A horse. You can't start any building infrastructure from the roof. You deal with it from the foundation. This call is very hypocritical. As it stands. Yeah, you are granted an amnesty. I'm happy say offer a lawyer. What is the definition of an amnesty? So I convict you be. Now them bonny a channel.
Okay.
Now catch and say wombra and I will.
Okay.
Only chairman e kasa. Aseme no kacha. Onu an kasa gitum say nipa ne dodo na ye suspendi won. Omo an famra kwa so na suspendi won.
Okay.
The NPP has become a lawless political organization. Biafa emrano no tunu srani abasa no de aye ne pesa way. And until say it would return to that point a be lawful and constitutional. A be din. Inti komo issue letter ya don't kunanka ya obia sorry na hu omaba. There were issues that were raised. Nipa bi kan semi chire nsemu ansa na wo firi. Sansam no ekosi sei. Na de eya e wo so mo te ase a omunim se ehu kese ne say former energy minister Watejako what can say be was in nipa dodo a ejai party wo makomam ni omutirimu no e do so sin won a wonya akukuduro aka se party no onye bi ba na se obi enya akukuduro a kire unyenti a amanyosem no wafiri na wontimi anye ni ye a na wo say be bluff say mama amnesty me onu nsa apply say wo ba over the party has a tradition the party has values Kufuor party na odija yen no enye ni UP tradition na sisan ya de be ye MPP those values enye ni ewum no na party etu omfo munti. Do you know what it took former President Kufuor, the wisdom point? Say, obe ka petemu. Say, otu omu fokura umunti. Omu could take decisions and start crying back. Or no come remember change the program so yasem. When say asem ni say kura or kawi no kura or no anka so kawi or to the pain with which he spoke. You would have seen his tears.
At what point na mo call woman as a pomo ya udino mo beka say okay ye jaya manaka
then ye jaya manaka yawo ben obi ade me ya ho nimim
ba say dia wo ka say
ni pana o meja say
o say there be ka say so mo pache wansa
you dey kind tum say mafom nyenkofo na kanu nti omu free mu no na mo de hihye ya to ho na mo ye ni na unti ha na omu share unity towase thank you to abel than unity to museum the unity sada wa wo hu de kusi wo ma se fie heya na meti heya na meti no me catch say it is an orchestration to bring or to shoot a particular candidate. Hayana metina me catch. Hayana metina me catch will say decision be a neck akwakoshe Alisa Adekye. Almost it is not binding on them. They just a conference. Me catch will say nyoma fanning penny nyina. Be as it may, 95 to 98% of such decision a done deal, closed. A internal political coup d'etat. I am DNC. Bibia won share.
Okay.
I don't want me to share. Ya fun party ma, a fun party, I say party. Yen nananom e pure mu jeni do musika e situ ho ma yen beto aso na me can one of the platforms say most of the young guys na mo nyina me Tesco ID card kra nyini si omo be ma shika ofa no class mbale
wo kan say no mo su kan bi kire wa na afi wani abre
me de me ni mirida hwe the investment ofa na tia na me ka say ohun me wo party na me sha na run is na ambi Lerwan is in ambi. Na debut. Me dey me see maka. Me see party mo. Ofa. Mo hwehwe difo akwan. Na wo mo konya me ani me nkɔhwɛ ne enka de wo mu nte because bibi be am say bibi asi.
Bibi ansi dey.
Ei,
be obebe fi.
Who of us will be best. And I first see honorable Vincent
in rapping.
Oh, no, you can be there. Oh, no, so my ministry be out.
Because no one can be there. Dog,
a Friday of what?
There be, but I suppose with your money and
because in wrapping up, oh no, in wrapping up. Let it be on record.
Okay.
Say one. Obia niwa salad oba be die chire obia na me pen ben na me pen ben na ye be show application
oh hini nyabo
sabu
ni ya chira
e application ntina me say
oh yes Paula Foko never try application ya say kojo man say
so me na na ya sapon kasa or say it doesn't apply to Paula Foko
when
lawyer na ya or say
oh no there say
or say suspension amnesty it doesn't apply to Chairman Paula Foko the reason nene say Chairman Paula Foko no 2015 no court in judgment o ka say be ma was
court in judgment
court in judgment no court in can say whatever suspension or modiama no
was illegal
no na no say on tiase na or say there was perverse of justice but court that's okay and it says suspension no ends at the time his tenure ends. What I say the suspension one was
Nana was say or you mean you are paying catch say a brofus
and the suspension
and no na na dey go human right course
akwa na ne tenure end
see and no na na dey go human right course akwa treat mu no see
the tenure end dey or your member.
That was what we were fighting because more suspended as a chairman but not as a member. What you say? And now Akufo-Addo led then party F1 no beka say whether member will say chairman woman a party ni omo dia. Omo dey almost must suspend no.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Say me aka say me a member. Omo no njintu mu say we a member. O ye den no we a member. Ebusuen wu na so ka ho ye say yin wu ntumu. Elo so de nyawo tamaku onye oye member Bibia na onye member.
Na no me ka so a member.
You better say attacking chasing the elephant into the bush. Oye.
Waka so a member. Also appear to be carried. So the team of good standard. Say what's
the definition of good standard?
No, I found the party of good standard.
Me no
now kasa tetiano wo se wo membership card
enye membership test card
eche wo bi ti se wo so that so
debi enye ni sa na
wo de wa kwete
na de meaning
papa kufuo krado wa he krado onu kro no na so ye member o me yin free that's be no so ye member they have to get serious.
Ankasa be say be aboaje wana wanya ninku. Danke obetiti abobole ne moment kra. Nanso ye kwa akoba nyina amanyo so ma ye Ghana sesi akoye kabimam kabi multi party no. The koso e opposition so ye wa ba mu no ye na edu ba bi ahiama ye. Enkankan obedru parliament a. Committee level Doc, you know say hono ye hia ye ho ye ni sa de no wo ho enti opposition kra no say opposition e stronger aba no so eboa e ma won so utimi enya good checks and balances e ye wonyoma na me de na no pay itie chama buti na wose wa grant amnesty ono an nkasa yi mu no obo figure bi central region obo constituencies me enu bi ne nipa dodo a say ya suspend.
Okay, me had your Kaguna East Cynthia Morrison over 200.
It's your come na mouth more.
Meet FM.
Good. Obo another let me say hey, we one constituency timi has suspended nipa dodo say
yendi ni saflugo.
Ono anso ka kire wo mu say ebinu mo ho a wo de no amfa kwan so. Na say amfa no kwan so a ye man amnesty. What is amnesty? Ana amnesty no as you say. Se obi medium intiase o obi afun me intiase intiase mu no
yes sir
ene se obi afun obi ayi bibi etia na ye ma no ye friend say ye di bibi eche no na me na wo ankasa kura statement say yamfa kwampa so na eyi mi free party mu no me na wo san ede me bone ache me we de wasaka chairman say amnesty na wo ma no wasan de ma wo mo a ewo pending disciplinary cases so ana eno so one statement nim no wasan court wa so we say sankofo no wo mo ntro letter emra national wow this will be krom se fi we so a wo ntro letter emfamra national okay se sa no wo pese wo ye ne dia me dia me tunufo in economics you feel there be substitution effect so what on wade na wan hwe yi na wo ko tutubo no mu a mamu ye dia na watofo no customers no efiri ho kwa na ebere bi duru hu se wan nye ne ye uhia wo mu na ekwan a wo fa so no wan hwe a me say wo be ye dia ma ade no bo mra foma anko se free kura no ebi mo ho asenchen a wo mu nsan emma because wama wo makwanya mo de wo ma no akeka bibi wo mo ho ade bi a ede wo mo ho mo papa bi wa NDC mu asesi aba bi wo makoduru no wo ye mo hwe kura wo mo ma
na sao substitution effect na be adwuma nya fe no de amnesty ma wo
amnesty no kura na just amfa no kwan so no kura na be se asem no
amfa ne kwan so se
na ye ma obi a wo wafom no wo ma na amnesty wono afom dia na wo kase na chamafoko no die kura wo se o se wo mo nka hwe
enyo no kan chamafoko kasamafo na ya wo se ne kansa
na wo no are they not going are still going through disciplinary case and omo case ye dia wi I spell wo mo ana se omo de sesi omo party nim
ena me ka court ni ruling na lawyer na de ye nche mu mai se ntino order so ye party ba
ena mo so mo ye party ma dia
active na eno se 2016 kura nkrofo campaign kura oboawo
yetina hai sa samwe ubie so a obobo sa samwe so na ma doctor kasa na me tie doctor in fact nani sangam because okanini na can you recall how a doctor in the presentation man the presentation how I was
atonement reconciliation
nti se obi ani abreso obeye bibi abu ama peti bia be strong opposition in the next 40 years there ontie papa na futuo no ase
wunu amodi aba no ayere ho awokan na wasansu asi wabodwu se ho de
ma bodwu shem kura dada
okay
abadi se no
mo de mo fiche
yao abadi se no bi
there is a paragraph in the letter that talks about the fact
yana ya mate
you bet me about now ba you are not eligible to contest it
no na party dia cho na party no wo mra nti si ama amnesty does not mean that emra no enye adwuma
you don't even these are things that it means that they are not even ready.
Members who have forfeited their membership are required to submit a formal application to the National Secretariat for reinstatement. Upon reinstatement, you shall remain ineligible to contest.
Food soldiers now was a yours. No better application.
Paper ne pay electoral application.
In the moment I'm here for feature for
yeah better application near the attacker be that the be DHL and as the be mamoya so wofamra
mo for feature for na me use a synonym called quit some quit or send a letter nim no bibia nim say quit nti no de ma me
obi to say hopes na doye Boniface Abubakar the former general secretary of the party
Boniface Abubakar
yes
minister
MP Zongo MP Salaga Madina independent ono your friends nana or him too
and suspension
be say me kaba abno me be for ya bo abem ne constitution is say who support another candidate you have forfeited your membership but on there o man tena wa party no sa twen pen ne paper esa twero wo mti say o mo no me suspended sacked and say they have forfeited their which category do they belong to? What you say? Yeah, akakabin sami enim na abros. E wo bibia e
we. Forfeit here na party here dey.
Party sa twin pen the paper. Hey, automatic. I mean, once you go by the constitution and you are supporting another candidate, it's automatic. You're gone.
Yeah. Okay. nti na nka nse party chomokrata
Ojo ba
na dena na demokrata ni munya bi kan
na wawie
doc
be kwent mi apa ma wo
na omo se
asa de ewie na receive krata na ehunu social media na print bi
okay
o man san kra enya ni die ni bu ama wo.
So you are not sure say if they actually wrote to them?
Oh, ewie na receive krata na ehunu social media na print bi
okay
o man san kra enya ni die ni bu ama wo.
So you are not sure say if they actually wrote to them?
Oh, na sa mo granting who interviews here. They were aggrieved members.
Yeah.
Untumi nka na otwi kakra.
Anu na me pe word no na eye wo na party no abro won abre omesu. Party fo bi no mo magye party na hwom botom. Party na ye di ye fifire ni emoja tia ma na gina no. Emre bi na boys no ba ko kasa. Ne wonya no kasa. Oye siremni se dem ye siremni na. Emre na party no watermale na untimi hye t-shirt en ko campaign. Alaji wo from lawyer Araimu, the lead lawyer Mustafa Ali Idris mo ni eye campaign. No untimi hye party t-shirt because that time no sha. Ye be ye wo ho no. Ene utimi be gina wo ka kire se wona wo party no wosi. Na ohin. Na sankofo we yi omutimi free party no mutimi asiyawo. Eduo mo ani eyai tantan yi. Ama ene omuso meja party sankofo insa fa pen ni party. No betwen ache. This is not the way to go. And I would advise them they should go and sit
What
under
can
the
find
feet.
job of
Metu onfu. Womon kono mon pot e party re e was a party ni e hye ase. Ah, every before so. Na won nam. Na won pachew. From one elder to the other. Omu wie kura no mo fa musie ye nka ho because party no ho ya wontie bi mu. No mo ko se boni party no.
Funu so ye de ko.
Yeah, atonement.
Yes.
Who did an next year and call Galamsey? Nana,
issues.
Dog, I don't know for a brother.
Oh, of course, why not? I need him.
A wall.
That's what you all came, I can. She said they're not MTK.
Until now, I'm person, my man, to us.
Yeah, no, at the
but I have 14.
We are your mafia for your baby catcher.
On that note, you know, Brennan so cry been 2 days. Some few comments in the function. National Security Police intensify crackdown on Galamsey operations. Amount for say as a Galamsey in Tokwe dear. Yenye ya agency e konesu o mai ene ye de wada aposi so ani abre papa nana
when you are sending me you say busa almost who told them say we are coming back
and we are for mama
on the issues of Galamsey.
Yes, nana.
Yeah, I mean say Enura Kwesiada was a member that he issued statement from the movement for change. Stipulating point by point how you're going to say Bibia or Kunidru. I was saying,
okay.
It doesn't, we don't shy away from the fact to say, you right, did not told natural lands and natural resources alone. I'm a goofy boy or Yejuma, and I still stand by it. Why Yejuma, ABC, Bibia, way. I feel on here, Quran with me, Aji, the reserve, forest reserves 9. No go areas. No go areas and Galamsey for Aji Afa no more say no. And Mesa can one of the platforms said, Missy, on ye here, Kurana, Kama, and Shank it in Kitiwa, or the Ashishe, and the actual gold board on the finance 40 media. I am almost so moving. But critically, we still stand by it as a movement that I will say issue no you tackle the head on. Number one, you see, you revoke licenses of the small scale mining for money community mining. You job license. Now you put a complete ban. You push it for that legal instrument now. A bit placey at least a 1-year ban on the small scale mining activities. So 1 year, yeah, and then they my opportunity the small scale mining activities. And then they my opportunity. And they audited the documents and the licenses of these small scale miners.
Okay.
What for the way EP opinion? Document a legal and mandate say obi betimi akọ concession. Ohunu doc obehunu. Nipa dodo no bebre wo hono ma ohunu sa document mo nim difference. Ye won conform companies ni bi wo hono mo a certificate na license krom na nyama for mining and for prospecting. Nanso no wodi aye mining kra sin onya kro na wo kra license say you mining. And that is our point, that we need to be able to revoke all of these licenses, audit them. Maybe we also any license na ewu.
Okay.
License no so no ya based on the concessions. Anyema. Concession ain't in your license.
Nana, where they say I can't.
And no yaka. But you see, we have to be aggressive on it. The SAK should be no say. You see, machineries now, yeah, digital. Omo demobilizing any BBA.
Excavators.
No. You need see just you. What the command DC is a one person. You have to be aggressive on it. The SAK should be no say. You see, machineries now, yeah, digital. Omo demobilizing any BBA. Excavators. No. You need see just you. What the command DC is a one person. What they come up properly?
Complete revocation.
Yes, we are calling for a complete revocation.
Okay.
But you see, the revocation takes a process. And here, number one. Number two, omu free honor bibi mbeshare where they have created the vacuum. Into pressure near day to Attorney General. Any sector minister say, sad vocation replacement normally be banned. Womunyan in time because 2462 need here. I was only free.
Document you.
Yeah. The fight against galamsey. I nema miensa. Genti ya intimen kontra kwa na nema miensa. 1. Political. 2. Economic. And 3. Social. A mixture of sani mami. Nemu baku biye ni wa wofa ahungunu.
Said o kenti intimen konkra.
Political will for any government, and for that matter, this present government, ultimately mobilize Ghana from the coalition, the coalition.
CSOs, coalition of CSOs.
And no corner.
Media coalition
Labor Front.
TUC. Union for no. The forum and
organized issued 10th, no, I think 8th of October or 10th of October 2024. Says our Binance Topo Galamsey shut down this country.
That was organized labor.
Yep. Now, fast forward. It was an agenda for regime change. Agenda na baby regime na change every 7 months into the lane. Look at Niema Yehu. Indeed, NDC ba them the first casualty and the Galamsey fight. Nipa 11 na ikoku mumu oboase. Cold blood. Memam rantie 11 they were shot dead because omu ko invade concession. Omu ankasa ya promise on say ye ban ye ba bem ne ye gitumi na ye be mama ko tu Galamsey no. Nti ampa omu kwan so omu ko. That is political. Then you have the social aspect. Social aspect oma eche kwaye no ho no. French communities no mo ho near there. We ba what the now we are right or the permit free cry no dey aba. Oba will be too good no. E dey free ho akon now no che ho no. Ne ono de we didi bi enye nti obekon kran o so obekon hino ene na ntempa no na onam nchen no no nti so yodi kro ho oyo hene wo ho a no no so je ne kato ho. Nti sa social as man must chop, man must eat. As I say adwuma, job creation, job in unemployment into woman so mu de no. Then the economics of it. Abaya me ati ase say the first 3 months or 6 months no what on gold be say 6 billion This one make kire I turn gold 6 billion to aya de mo yense man gold me free hin obi abusa gold no be free
yes small scale for no
small scale and all ka kire wo say wo mo permit ni ade ni nyina no yen tum ne yen check permit ni nyina nke be hunu be bia gold ni free properly managed responsible mining for what nke be hu enti one way no ye encourage sade ne mra if say abana dia tum say the economy is being run by gold. The economy now, anti-political will bang and abandon benya stop completely. Sadio or stop we are go board not here and the enemy. Saban stop na galam say eja jumaya galam say free Ghana no emua gold board ayachino the mandate in the be.
Oh dog. Gold board mandate so better if legalized
legalize no way legalize no way
small scale for entities we
they are all completely out of place.
Miners I suspended one license but they were over 300 so what is this and small scale for no nimu dada
yeah mami chiro small scale you can small scale mining na any illegal mining na e ntafo or your small scale miner
that na who say enter for
no this have been in the system yes me thesis me fa me thesis in mouth
Debbie
me PhD thesis me de be mouth hwe papa e be call minerals commission na minerals commissioner mano krata now we catch a localized place your mount 25 acres your friend a block one block 25 acres block there the be mount minerals commission the be mount ya would the excavators in one obit me the within 1 month and now 2 weeks I my friends here di obi di awiesisi ya bi wa ne odi asase no
na say oyi o2 the other call for exploration no or call prospecting no
oh that be for their mining
small scale mining into papa your small scale miner
okay
wa ko papa yi ho on minerals commission wa ko je small scale mining concession or paper bibia legalize wa ko EP wa ko bibia the law says aha and I saw here, Juman. 25 acres.
Okay.
Your man on license in 3 years. What they call Hononsu, obey me the 1 month a week.
Into the Akanoe.
To know a jump was here. No, a jump rubber baby.
Into where your small put in Sadi and Tini Mano, Sa a Breton thing.
And Tina say, young hold do be beer. Now you reform the license. Me this with the bro. The licensing regime is flawed.
Because and
then we are. And then yeah we are. Minerals Commissioner no man assassin. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources a man a permit now or year. Your problem no how. One was I send kutupa a man of logistics ni bibias or no sanko kunti asadi. New Environmental Protection Agency or authority to Ministry of Environment so who is policing the policeman? The Minerals Commission no man krata or map license or no na baby about send kutupa through the ministry. A man all the logistics and all this. As we speak today, go and check from here. I buy your budget. You also buy 2026 budget. Ministry of Environment here man 1 city. I buy my EPA 1 city.
Ministry.
That is the point. Into EPA, so one so me adwuma ebo ho ne ade. But abai be twesi kase emfa nkoko ntia galam say no the ama Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Ne wo Minerals Commission. No man for police for ne asoja for no mu ne. Meanwhile ono an ma license no.
That I was saying come we to honorable. And then I said, "Galam say ni
political, economic, and social. One for both sides.
Political, social, in particular, the entire uncle for no. Or say Galam say ni small scale mining no difference via any.
But to be so my wrong, once any panic or misinformed Prince Nana Yao.
No. You see,
or say, can you let Honorable full stop the misinformation of
who told him that misinformation?
And illegal mining being the same thing.
Who told him that misinformation?
I'm doubting because meaning say now EPO.
No. There's a full research you need there.
The young Ghana maybe a Israel was mining who and he said. So the entire who say yes small scale say illegal whatever it is nipa no koya so so be nti na ma sesi ye nyina ye mpe no
ene se exact ba ye no o se ye nka se the ecocide o say environmental terrorism.
Exactly. Ecocide.
But you see, last time it's not said it goes beyond just ecocide. It's a genocide.
That's the point.
Destruction na ekoso ansase ye nkwaye ni nsuo ayese no ye nyina ye ni tuase ti ya hweyi na ekoso sa abeduru bebinu ye ho ebekire na mom ye wo kwan papa ye befa so ti ati ye ansa na ade ebeji nsemu nyina Ghana na etu gold pa ye second largest producer of gold. But now you entity sa ensemi.
You introduce politics be no.
It means you bet me out to point be so ayi ade na firi asase ni mu a santonsan so we nyina ye be so ano. Any responsible mining we know.
Okay.
No ho hye na minister ne nkofo ye asese kofa asemu nyina ye ne ebaye media mesre ye nim me disade we echi kakra hu mini aba ye we se kwen fa so ase ministry no ebeboa asese good board so so omo ho bagim na ya boa resource aye no responsible way said the be ya
politically enye
said the be ya
doc mpacho ma honorable bente
doc let's ye be chese
party chairman ti osa de ntina mo ba ho na mo cancel me na me party chairman na me wa na me to go
good e dey fan say party chairman
na ye obi ahwe no
party chairman opeso to good akade ne de ohia nyina say wa ye no responsible
no concessions me to go do man obi ahwe no
bia so that
we you come kaka na wo Razak Ali no problem
one
who is a former EPA boss is now claiming small scale mining and Galamsey are twin. But you approved license for small scale mining during your regime.
Yes, we approved, but Okodru Hona no akodane illegal.
And I would say
power nowadays, you know, it's not with EPA. The power is with Minerals Commission and with the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources.
Over to you, Razak Afeku.
I say EPA wa Kenya. You see, EPA wa Kenya or they renew licenses. In terms, no say in your processes, no, our EPA, no say o inspections now within the period. Nipa no wani nhyehyɛ so a wotimi twena so anasa no license okay one to me the next renewal cycle or person general license no the Nigeria ne me susu na minim se ye nyina yemfa ye ho anyim na enye yie ne se ye moa na won ye pese sa adwuma no sa investment no mo ye no ye moa no mo nye no responsible we know
the political will
ya cost then the economic kwan ya ye fa so bit me ya
thank you nana aje 1 minute now
1 minute dey na make am say a minister for lands and natural resources on appeal to acting chief justice and a colleague minister now yes setting up a specialized court for the issues of illegal mining and the issues of environmental protection.
And I want a politics in the back.
Thank you, Medase. Medase. Belated happy birthday to Joyce Hassan, Deputy General Secretary of the Judicial Service Staff Association of Ghana, JUSAC. God bless you, Madam, greatly. And this coming from Joanna Ifua Mensah, editor, UTV. And Chantal Koko Presley. Happy birthday to you if you Omami Naomi akwala say Naomi owokede eho mame and honorable Bente Afo edina honorable Kofi Bente Afo MP Seshi honorable Yedase afi honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu former executive director EPA and Ali Razak wide, you know. And patch all the bar Facebook. And them laptop needed me copy you. But you call link and I say a comment in the public. Wadaruma. And Nana support special aid to Chief Alan Chairman almost on time now was your on china anope yet I'm once papa. Honorable Alexander Kwesiakwa, what has happened? ye chiao Dr. Kukufu Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwasi o chiao Azel Vogue de che matade yi emeda Azela se watade fefefa ode ehemie ni makamfo no ama nyentade nko ano opamosan ma training ewo Azel Vogue Fashion Training Center ani na wo dance man say ye weekend say ye evening say ye weekday no o se brana obe tete ama won so why fashion designer and a fashion illustrator papa ya follow no Instagram Azel Vogue friend 0244 155-266 Azel Vogue, a star for every story. In Ifefefe, Efrizi Nails and Beauty, the hair mama eho na me come for no amount. So open you papa party and one the hair mama friend 055-3837-201 in that one I say ya down so as say ojebre and yet tonight. Na me ya duma ye wono china na me nhyira no nhyira onsa no adwuma na kodru fie nso akai so de na seda ebema no mama ya akona mani yakram